Tonight, Dublin police confirming a father, mother, and 19-year-old son died in a murder-suicide inside this home on Balfour Circle. Police identifying them as Raj Shanti and Anish Rajaram. The son, Anish, attended Miami University in Oxford. Only on 10 TV, Richard Solomon spoke with his friends and learned that they were the ones that called 911. Richard.
Well, Andrew, friends of Anish that I spoke with described him to me as the glue. He brought everyone together. And I'm told they called police because they hadn't heard from him in days. And tonight, they're still in disbelief that he's gone.
From just standing in front of some of the tallest pyramids to being a risk taker and jumping out of a plane. In every single picture or video, you could almost feel Anish Rajaram's love for adventure in life.
He never wanted to regret anything. You know, he wanted to live completely.
And so could they.
And he just kind of had that sense of like, I don't really care what other people think. I'm just going to be myself.
These are just some of his close friends. And they're just some of the people who are at a loss for words.
The last 2 days, I've had a hard time processing it because I wanted something or someone to tell me that this is all like some elaborate joke, that like some messed up joke.
On Wednesday morning, Anish and his parents were found dead inside their Dublin home. Investigators believe the family had been dead for days from gunshot wounds before they were found. It's being called a murder-suicide, but police have not said who fired the gun.
In all the news reports, it's a picture of his front house, and it's his car. And that car we've had so many memories in, blasting Katy Perry and like singing at the top of our lungs.
And that's what they're holding on to, even a simple motto they lived by.
It is not death that most people are afraid of. It is getting to the end of life only to realize that you never truly lived. And we always talk about that. I'm going to think about him when it comes to motivation.
Because that's what he lived in every photo. And that's something that will always stick with them.
I'd rather live my life, doing something and hating it after, but saying, you know what, at least I did it. And, I can say that I learned that from him.
And I did ask Dublin police if they have any more information, and I'm told they're still investigating. Excuse me. Regardless, we here at 10 TV want to remind you there are resources available if you or someone you know is struggling with suicide or depression. Help is available. Andrew?
Richard, thanks for that update.